Andre asked for the weapon after explaining to him that he was going to kill the other boy. He had asked for the weapon, and I just handed it to him because I was like,
are you gonna arrest my child?
No, I'm not gonna arrest your child. I'm not. But I want to make sure that you understand that because she is 16. I'm being completely honest with you. I want to hear what she has to say, but I wanted to reiterate because I said it to you and she wasn't here. That's all. Okay? Do you understand?
he had another smaller weapon, and he took that out, and he stabbed him right here.
Where's right here? On the neck, like back side of the neck?
Like side.
On the right side?
Did you do right side? He like choked me out and then stabbed me to something. And Andre stabbed him.
And the two girls, they were just standing there, but they weren't moving much. The chubby girl, she was just like moving back and forth, like standing in the same spot a little bit. And then the guy was moving around the fire, just throwing more gasoline.
The search for missing teen Dwight Grant has taken a dark turn. What was once a desperate attempt to find a high school senior has now become a gruesome homicide investigation. This is the tragic story of a love triangle turned deadly.
Go back in your apartment for me, please. Listen, I can't answer anything right now. I just need you to go inside the apartment and stay there till I can get somebody to come and speak to you, please. Listen, what did I just ask? Just give us a few minutes and somebody will come and talk to you. Just give me a few minutes. Go ahead and go inside.
This is the crime scene that led to the dead body of 18-year-old Dwight Grant, known as DJ to his friends and family, who is a senior at Miramar High School in Broward County, Florida. Like most teens, he balanced academics with gaming and time spent with friends. But on a Sunday in October 2021, DJ vanished without a trace. As the hours turned into days, concern grew. Friends and family canvassed the area, distributing flyers, while police began searching Sherman Circle North, a neighborhood considered peaceful until that moment. His body was found in the bushes outside his apartment complex. Bloodstains on the nearby sidewalk led investigators to his remains, the victim of multiple stab wounds. While authorities worked to identify the body, whispers began circulating among the local teens. The whispers were more than just rumors. They were confessions hidden in plain sight.
So you haven't spoken to him since? Sunday. Is this his behavior? Like, does he do it? He's a good kid?
He's a good kid. He doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. He goes out. He has a plan. He goes out with his friends. He calls literally all of us all the time to let us know, like, what's up, how you are.
Okay. All right.
In the morning, at night, make sure I'm okay.
Okay.
Does this all happen aquí abajo?
Aquí abajo. Sí. Ahí abajo del stairwell que está ahí, había mucha sangre, and you can see that probablemente están tratando de limpiarlo. Hay una cámara aquí, hay dos cámaras aquí, y hay una cámara en esa esquina donde lo tiraron.
When did this all happen?
Sunday.
On Sunday, he went missing Sunday. So go around in the middle, go up to the second floor, and put it across. So there's no one goes down the stairwell.
Okay.
That way.
So we got that and that. Crime scene tape, crime scene log. Let me get that started.
If somebody pulls the video from the place, I already have some kids.
Where's your car at?
Right here.
Okay.
I just need to see who was there doing it because they're probably
the office.
As investigators processed the scene, they received an unexpected lead. A concerned woman handed over her niece's group chat. Messages from this chat revealed the chilling truth. Students at Miramar High School already knew DJ was dead, and they knew who did it. 3 names stood out: 17-year-old Andre Clemens, 16-year-old Justine Smith, and 17-year-old Christy Parisian.
Miramar Police Department. Miramar Police Department.
Yes.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm waiting for my sister to go over there. What happened?
Are you the only one here?
Christy?
Is Christy here?
No.
Are you Christy?
No, no.
Oh, okay.
That's my daughter.
No, I'm saying, is anybody else in the house?
No.
Okay. Do you mind talking to us outside for a minute?
Huh?
Do you mind talking to us? I have Detective Woods here.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
I heard the message. I was at work. I don't know. I don't have why. I'm waiting for my sister to go over there. I got the message.
You got the come over here and
What happened?
I just need to speak to you over here for a second.
Oh, Lord.
So, right now there's an investigation, and I guess it's your daughter?
Yeah, that's my daughter.
Your daughter, her name came up. So, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to keep you out of the house for now.
Me?
Yes. Nothing has to do with you personally, but we have to keep everybody out of the apartment. So, if there's anybody else in there that's in there,
No, the sister, she's at work. What now?
but nobody else is inside.
No, only
You
three
wanna
of
get
us.
you got shoes on? Okay.
There's nobody else inside right now?
No.
Okay. So we have detectives that are going to get a search warrant. Okay. So right now, we're just going to make sure nobody's inside, and then we're going to close the door, and then we're going to wait for the warrant to get here. And then,
When I can come back.
When who?
When I can come back, no?
As soon as you're done with the search warrant, then
Today?
go back in.
No, not today.
Yeah, that'll be today.
Did you hurt this person?
I didn't, because like I didn't hit him or anything. I was just told to push him and make sure he stayed in the corner.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear it.
I was just told to push him and make sure he stayed in the corner.
Which is what we figured after seeing that, you're a good kid.
So
and all that.
I need honesty from you, okay?
I've been 100% honest with you.
I know.
100%.
I know, but I need to know, like, does this implicate my child in this action of what happened?
I don't know exactly what happened. You're telling me that you were told to do something? I don't know what you did. I don't know what you didn't do.
She said that she was told to keep him in a corner.
Andre. Okay. Andre told me that somebody had pissed him off, or somebody that was messing with somebody else's girl or something. It had to do with some type of chick. And that he was upset and that he needed some backup for a fight. He told me it was just a fight. We walked all the way there, and we walked up the stairway, and Chrissy was there. Chrissy had seduced him, from what I know. I was trying to just pretend and forget that it didn't happen. I already knew that if something like this was going to happen, I already knew the cops were going to show up sooner or later, and I already started preparing myself for the worst, Ma.
What do you mean by preparing yourself for the worst?
If they send me away, Ma.
Smith's demeanor is telling. At first, she appears hesitant, but soon, details spill out, far more than investigators anticipated. Her account of that fateful night, the deception, and the manipulation offered chilling insight into how quickly a high school dispute can spiral into violence.
So I'd like for you to kind of tell me step by step on how everything occurred, from how it all started, how you even got notified or whatever, and then moving forward from there.
Yes.
Okay? And just take your time with it, step by step as best as you can.
Do I start?
Yeah. I might have questions for you here and there. If I interrupt you, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure, I get certain details here and there, okay? But yeah, go ahead. You can just start.
Before Sunday, before he came over.
Who's he?
Andre.
Andre's from school also?
Yes.
Do you know his last name?
Clemens.
Clements?
Clements.
M-M-E-T-S?
M-M-E.
Okay. Is he, what grade is he in?
He's a senior.
A senior?
This year.
Okay. All right, so you were saying...
Before he ever came over, he told me on Friday, I believe it was Friday, that he had a situation that he needed to deal with, and he was wondering if I could help him out with a fight. Me knowing that I used to fight in elementary and used to be that kid-ish outside of school, I had agreed because he's a good friend of mine. I'm like, it's just a fight.
Okay.
So, on to Sunday, he had said he was going to be coming over at around 6.
Okay.
He came over at least 6:45, close to 7 o'clock.
Okay.
And he had proceeded to tell me the whole scenario of, we're going to get dressed in all black. You're going to wear clothes that you don't care about. You're going to wear gloves. You're going to wear do-rag. I know the whole layout of the building and everything that we need to do this. Get dressed, just wait, and then we'll go.
Okay.
We had gotten dressed, we had prepared. My mom had gotten home. We had told her that we were going to go on a walk. We had left the house immediately with me, Andre, and Chrissy. And we had left the complex all the way down. He was explaining to me that the person that me and him were going to fight with, and Chrissy was going to seduce to get him to come downstairs, had messed with a girl that he knew and had, essentially from what I know.
Okay.
This is what he had told me. And on the way there, he's telling me exactly where we're going to walk, exactly how we're going to walk, exactly what we're going to do, and what we're going to wait for a signal. And I was like, okay, it's just a fight. It's whatever. We had walked up the stairs. We had walked through the front gates of the complex.
Do you remember which complex it was?
I don't know the name. I do know that it's the complex next to the old house that we used to live to. We had walked in fully. We were wearing gloves, 2 sets. We had on all black from head to toe. We had on our hoodies, and we had on do-rags to cover our eyebrows and facial hair and anything like that.
Okay.
We had masks on as well. We had walked out, and
According to Smith, Andre Clemens orchestrated the entire attack. Driven by jealousy and rage over a perceived romantic betrayal, Clemens sought revenge. Smith and Parisian were his accomplices. Smith tasked with restraining DJ while Clemens executed the plan. The weapon? Not just a knife, but a sword. A choice that makes this crime feel almost medieval in its brutality.
we had walked out, and
on COVID mask.
Yeah, sorry. We had walked out, and we were immediately when we got in there. We had walked over to where the stairwell was, while he was telling me to move this way to avoid a camera and to avoid being seen.
Okay.
We had walked through there. He said there was no cameras there, so we had relaxed and chilled out more. And I'm just thinking this is a fight.
Right.
And I'm thinking the reason why we have him all black is, if he was fighting, because he seemed pretty upset over the whole situation of what was going on. I'm like, okay, maybe he's gonna fight him and there's gonna be blood, and he's just like, I don't need you going to put blood on you.
Right,
or
right.
being seen, or your
Right.
mom just like seeing anything like that.
Uh-huh.
So we had walked up the stairs while Chrissy stayed downstairs and made a call or a text saying that she was here. Me and him were upstairs. He's just talking to me. We're relaxed. We're chill. And then he got a signal from Chrissy to walk downstairs. We walk downstairs, and he tells me to wait on the top of the stairs. And he had a weapon with him. He told me to hold the weapon. We had gloves on at this time still. We had walked down the stairs, he had approached the boy, and Chrissy had moved back and walked down the stairs fully.
Did you know this boy or no? Okay.
When boy tried to make a run for it after Andre like approached him and was like, yeah, we have a problem, and he has me standing behind with a weapon. So he tells me, Chrissy looked at me and he made a run for it, and I'm like, okay, weapon's just for intimidation, I'm gonna put this down. I ran and I helped Andre to tackle him and put him onto the ground.
But, of course, the weapon wasn't just for intimidation, and this wasn't just a fight. This was a murder plot being acted out in broad daylight by a love-scorned teenager and two girls who agreed to go along for the ride.
Andre is talking to him, saying everything he has to get off of his chest, and saying how mad he is, and then he proceeds to say, you know what I have to do, right? That I have to hurt you. Like, I have to get you back for what you did. And the boy is like, you don't have to do this. I won't bother you. I won't say nothing. I haven't seen you guys. I won't say anything. Nothing. And I'm just thinking, okay, Andre's probably going to hit him or punch him. And then everything else is just, he's just going to get into a fight. We're going to leave. Andre asked for the weapon after explaining to him that he was going to kill the other boy. He had asked for the weapon, and I just handed it to him because I'm like, I don't know about this, but I'm like, okay, maybe you're joking, because me and Andre are playful. We like to mess around, and we do like play fight, and we're just very like sibling type relationship.
Right.
And he had taken a weapon, and he had pushed the other boy into the corner, and he was begging not to get hurt. And I'm just thinking Andre's just gonna hit him. And Andre told me to come here and help him. And I was like, okay, you can do what you want to do. You can punch him or something. And I'm just holding it. And then Andre proceeds to rapidly punch him. And then after a while, Chrissy said, there's a lot of cars here. There's a lot of people watching. There's kids out. You need to hurry it up. So I'm like, Andre, do what you gotta do. Just hurry it up, bro. We gotta go. He proceeded to take out his small weapon and attempt to stab.
I'm sorry?
Attempt to stab him.
Okay.
And he was failing, and I was just like, okay, I didn't see it because I'm holding his legs. So I'm in a position where I'm holding both of his legs and I'm wrapped around his under torso, and I just feel poking right here. And I'm wondering what that is. And the other boy, he has the weapon just like waving it, just like trying to not get harmed. And then he had another smaller weapon, and he took that out, and he stabbed him right here.
Where's right here? On the neck, like back side of the neck?
Like side.
On the right side?
Did you do right side? Also, the boy was just like, you're gonna kill me. Just choke me out or like end it, because he kept going in and out. He's like, choke me out, end it, stab me, do something. And Andre stabbed him again. And he had told me, and Chrissy, he had told me to get Chrissy and get cleaning supplies. And at this time, the gloves that we were having on and wearing were ripping and torn. And I was getting nervous, and I was getting scared. And I wasn't showing any of it because I'm just like, I don't need it. If I show this, they're gonna know that I'm like, I can't do this, and I'm like freaking out. So I'm like,
with confessions, group chat evidence, and security footage, authorities arrested Clemens, Smith, and Parisian. All three were charged as adults. Smith and Parisian eventually pled guilty to second-degree murder, while Clemens, the mastermind, was convicted of premeditated first-degree murder. A tragic, irreversible outcome over teenage jealousy and heartbreak. In February 2025, Clemens received a 40-year prison sentence. Smith and Parisian were sentenced to 25 years, followed by probation. The courtroom saw tears, not just from the families, but from the presiding judge, who struggled to comprehend the senselessness of it all. The memory of DJ Grant lives on, a victim of a betrayal that began with a crush and ended in tragedy. The murder of DJ Grant reminds us that teenage conflict can become lethal in an instant. If only someone had spoken up sooner, if only words had replaced violence. A story of lost potential and a community left to wonder, how could this have happened?